So I would now like to introduce you all to tonight's script, Rubble Imbuing, which I'm really proud of. So, the Golem's ability reads, you may only nominate once per game. When you do, if the nominee is not the demon, they die. So, it's pretty much exactly what it says on the tin there. The Golem can only nominate once, but if that player is not the demon, they will die. It's worth noting that you kind of have to run the Golem the way that you would run a butler, so if they can't confirm themselves by attempting to nominate multiple times, it has to basically work on an honor system. So, yeah, if a Golem does nominate a second time, just let the nomination happen and then go and have a word with them. But yeah, it is a pretty cool outsider. I often feel like when it comes to creating custom scripts, we could do with more outsiders. So I'm really glad we've got this one up there. Don't forget, of course, this week's script contest will be to create as a script with a Golem in it. There is so much interaction that you can get away with there. So have fun with that. I expect Ed will probably be coming down here quite soon. You just take this horrible little thing off the screen here. Go away. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Hi, everybody.
New role.
Bye.
You'll see that we've got a password up in the important info. This should have everyone who's playing in it. Happy birthday, Bardic, by the way.
Oh, thank
Hey.
you. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Birthday boyo.
Have you already done the Jason, Ben? Have you already done?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I'm going to say.
Good, because I was slightly confused. For everyone, as usual, Jason is in script. You'll need to download that, and then when it kicks you out of the session, then you need to upload it into the session.
It is Golem.
Golem.
So I've done a little bit of research. There's no songs for Golem, but there is a band called Golem, and it's like some Russian based songs, and yeah,
some Russian-based songs. What the hell does that mean?
As much as I love chat and I like to entertain chat, I'm not learning Russian.
Just be like, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Every day.
How do get Jason in there?
Jason. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm assuming that the 12 people on this screen are the 12 people who are playing, right?
Plus Duke.
We've got 13.
We've got 13, have we? Okay.
Duke was supposed to be a sub, I think.
Right.
I was like the last sub. I think.
My phone keeps making noises, and I don't know where it is. I've been doing this all day. Where the hell is it?
Yeah,
No.
I'm the next sub up. If you want to have 13, Ben.
Yeah, it's
So that's
fine.
on you.
Just play.
Sweet.
3 minions. Woo.
Yay. But no base
So-
outsiders for the Golem release.
I mean, Madeline's around, and you know.
Yeah, get her
Okay,
in.
wait.
Get her in.
Not
Let's
that
go.
bad.
Let's do it.
She's here.
Madeline, you're in.
All right.
Oh,
Build the game. Okay, let's do this. Is this a Golem of Prague reference? I have absolutely no idea. What is the Golem of Prague? Tell us. I could Wikipedia it, or you could tell us about it. I'd prefer the latter. Let's do this. Okay, we've got a Baron, we've got a Spy. So let's put in 2 extra outsiders. We'll have a Golem, we'll have a Recluse. So you know what? I kind of don't want to do Spy today, so I'm going to put a Poisoner in there. And that should be just about right. Spot on. One of these guys will be the Drunk, of course. Why have we got 15 characters? What am I doing? Am I just being an idiot? Yes, I am. Okay, let's take out... Let's take out the Empath. Alright. There we go. We've got the Golem. Oh, it's Eevee. Golem. Bluffs. We'll go Empath. We'll go Ravenkeeper. We'll go Saint. We're going to have the... Oh, hang on. Where's Ed? Oh, there he is. He's the soldier. Okay, he can't figure out much with that. I think we'll... Do you know what? It's his birthday. The least we can do is buy him a drink. Bardic can be the drunk. Cat, your evil ping is going to be Ed. The red herring. Hashtag nerf Ed. And I think that's everything that we need to select. Oh no, we need to do the librarian. We'll go with either... We'll tell the librarian that either Bardic or Cat is the drunk. And I reckon Adam might think he's the drunk. No, I don't think there's any point telling the librarian that Ed might be drunk. I don't think it's... Basically, when you run Trouble Brewing for a group as veteran and experienced as this, you really, really need to try and help out Evil. Because these guys have played this hundreds of times now. Yep, let's do this.
Sorry,
Right.
Alright, kids, you ready?
Captain. I need to sit. My legs, they hurt.
Was that a SpongeBob thing, Madeline?
Yes. I'm always a child at heart.
So, Aggie, take a seat. Duke, take a seat.
Thought I was seated. Oh no.
Yeah,
I would love to. Standing room only, then.
Can you
Script was
swap
really
me out
fun in the
for
last
someone? Ben?
Oh, come on.
We're really adding 14.
Oh, sorry, do you not want to play?
No, can you swap me out? Can you turn Pat into Richie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. It's
Pat-
Pat
in the chat.
left. Okay.
Okay, I'm in there.
Oh, okay, I'm seated.
Pat. Rename.
4 o'clock.
Richie. There you go.
Thank you,
Have a
Gally.
seat. Alright, good luck, everyone.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone's seated. Wonderful. Send out those characters. I guess we'll go visit Aggie first. Hello, Aggie.
Oh, hello. I'm here.
So, as you've no doubt seen, you are the Baron.
Indeed.
Your minions are Richie and Chris.
Okay.
Your demon is Navian.
We're not surviving past day 2.
You don't have confidence in those guys then.
No, there's just always evil, and Navian absolutely adores being evil.
Yep.
So, yeah. Right, good luck to the evil team.
Alright, yep, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello, Chris. Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, I guess we'll come back to Chris later. Hello, Richie.
Hello. Oh, hello.
No pressure or anything, but it's a pretty important role. Your minions are Chris and Aggie.
Yeah.
Your demon is Navian.
And
Got that?
demon is Navian. Lovely. Thank you.
Good luck. Hello, Navian.
Hello, Ben. Hello, chat.
Hello. Your minions are Aggie, Chris, and Richie.
Okay.
And your bluffs are Empath, Ravenkeeper, and Saint.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, Chris, you're here now.
Hello.
Hello. So, that's alright. Your minions are Aggie and Richie.
Oh, I'm evil. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Aggie and Richie, fun.
Aggie and Richie. Your demon is Navian.
Oh, Navian. Awesome. Okay.
Alright, and you're the poisoner.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
Brilliant.
Okay, now we go straight over to Poisoner. Oh yeah, hang on. Just realised you're the Poisoner, so I just need to come back. Who do you want to poison?
Let's go with Evie, please.
Evie it is. Yep. Well, that should be interesting. Especially if she does her nomination on day one. I guess we'll see how that goes. Let's go talk to Adam. Hello, Adam.
So it's Nikki and who do I see?
You see Bardic and Kat.
Okay.
And one of them is the drunk.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Kat. Time to peer into your crystal ball.
Oh, that last game. My word. Chris and Evie, please.
You look at Chris and Evie, and you learn that no, neither of them is the demon.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
You. Alright. I believe that is our lot for tonight. Yep. Fairly swift night one, which is good because this is a big game. I believe Golem is ground type, so is immune to poison. That's a reference. Well done. Alright, let's wake these guys up. Steel? What are you talking about? There's no steel type in Pokemon. Of course, I have only played Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. But yeah, those are the only Pokemons as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what? When they upgraded the Pokemon to 250 Pokemon, I was so annoyed because as like an 8-9-year-old, I loved Pokemon. I was obsessed with it. And when they decided to add another 100, I was just like, what a jip. I spent all this time learning all these Pokemon and learning everything about them, and now they've just made me someone who only knows 50% of the Pokemon, and I just lost faith right there and then, and just never went back. Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to 14-player Rubble Imbuing. Good luck, have fun.
Oh, you did use that name.
It is a good name, right?
Cat, can we talk?
Chris and Aggie, can I talk to both of you
Yeah, sure.
at the same time?
Where are we going?
Birthday Bardic, do you want to chat?
I'm back. Did anyone want to speak to me?
Ooh. I'll talk to you, Ekin, if you want.
Oh, Ed, would you like to chat?
Of course, darling.
Alright.
Alright.
Navian, can we talk?
Yeah, sure. What up?
So I just wanted to check something. You're not the Undertaker, are you?
No. Why are you asking?
Oh, because I might have information that points to that role out there, so I just wanted to check.
I feel like you're lying to me because you always lie to me.
How about if I swear to you, hand on heart, if I'm lying to you this game, this will be the very last game I'm lying to you? And would I make that sort of commitment if I wasn't lying to you this game?
I think you would, but I'll accept anyway. But no, I'm not the Undertaker, so whoever your other ping is likely it.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks. Do you want to give me anything then, in return for my...
Sure. I will tell you that I am a role that gains information in the night.
But not the Undertaker.
But not the Undertaker, correct.
Alright, sounds good. I'll put you down as Ravenkeeper. Thanks.
Thanks, Adam. Wow, he called one of my bluffs. That's interesting. So now the question is, do I go with that or do I go with empath? We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how you roll with that.
Me too.
Wait a minute, I know I'm supposed to be doing like a job here, but what's BESM? If it's D&D for weebs, I want to know about it, because that sounds interesting. Right, who do we go talk to now? See what these guys are about to say.
Ed, I'm going to ask my usual question. Are we here because this is thematic and you're trying to tell me that you're the chef?
No, I just don't like being near the top.
Okay, someday I'll get a chef in here. Or maybe a cannibal. That would work too.
Yeah, I mean, although cannibal less culinary and more like just appetitory, I don't know. It depends how,
We're going to get real Hannibal Lecter up in here.
Nice. Depends whether the cannibal feels like cooking their corpse or not. Anyway, how many claims do you want to do, Navian?
How about 2?
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Empath or Ravenkeeper?
Okay. Ravenkeeper, fortune teller.
Okay. If you are the fortune teller, are you willing to tell me who you checked or no?
If I'm the fortune teller, I checked. Yeah, okay, I'll just say it. If I'm the fortune teller, I checked Madeline and Nikki and got a yes.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should try to split up, and you can talk to one, and I'll talk to the other, and we'll get reads on them.
I've already spoken to Madeline. I haven't spoken to Nikki yet, but we'll see. We've got time.
We do. It's a large game.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. So yeah, all right.
Well, if either of us are the Ravenkeeper, then good luck to us dying.
Sounds good. Cheers, David.
Thanks, Ed. Oh boy. Ed's gotta die, but not first, because I think that would give it away.
Do you think you're going to try and get any of these bluffs to your teammates?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to Richie today. Ooh, he's in town square right now. Okay, I'm gonna go grab him. Bye.
Bye. Kind of want to stick around for this conversation.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Evie claimed mayor to me.
Evie?
Yeah.
Hard claimed mayor? Okay.
I doubt it's telling the truth, but I'm also wondering what it's hiding.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I'm at.
Cool. I have heard from someone mayor of Slayer, so maybe I.
Oh, interesting.
Check
I mean, I don't trust it.
Empath, Ravenkeeper, Saint. I have been implying Empath or Ravenkeeper to people. I don't really care which one.
Aggie's already claimed Saint, so that's great.
Oh, perfect.
I've hard claimed Monk, so I'll just go Rogue and stick with that.
Okay, yeah, works for me. And then I'll just catch later what Richie's doing, since he hopped out before I could find out which one he was going to take.
Oh, fair enough. Duke's the Virgin, by the way, so I'll keep him poisoned for as long as he's alive.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So in this conversation, I'll hard claim Monk to you. Why not? I'm looking for people to protect.
Okay, in that case, maybe I will go with Ravenkeeper and do a star pass like somewhere halfway through the game and implicate somebody fun.
You could do it. You don't really, as long as your Scarlet Woman's alive, I wouldn't until after Richie's dead.
Yes, that would be. I mean, everybody always figures out that Richie's evil, though, right? So.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as Richie's alive, then I will keep it, questionable what I am. If Richie dies, then I will certainly consider that.
Cool. Unless you want me to poison him so you can start pass.
No, it's fine.
Recluse or something crazy.
That would be funny, but we'll just keep going as is for now. Oh, Ed has claimed Ravenkeeper Fortune Teller to me, so feel free to poison Ed as well.
Oh, okay. I will bear that in mind.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cool. Cheers. See you back.
Hi, kid.
Hello. Aggie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do hard claims? How do you feel?
I'll do a hard claim. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, I'm the monk. What are you?
I'm the saint.
Saint? Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to protect you.
No, don't protect me, but I've also sort of already met one person who's claiming monk.
Okay.
So do you want to revise that claim?
No, I'm the monk. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I've heard of someone that's claiming soldier, so maybe they're. I have been going around saying monk or soldier, so maybe the soldier is doing that, or maybe just someone that is not a monk is doing a bluff. So.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Have you found anyone worth protecting?
Potentially. Do you have anybody else in mind?
Potentially Duke sitting between me and Chris, maybe.
Dragged back?
Those sound too enthusiastic. Nikki, let's go talk.
Wait, what?
Go for your 5-second shot, Nikki.
5 seconds go.
Let's go.
I was in the
Chris,
wrong
Chris.
chat. I bet.
Evie, let's go.
You ready? Here we go. Welcome
I
back,
think
everyone.
Duke just wants to get dragged back.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Take yourself a minute to chat, and then we'll open nominations.
Bardock, I feel betrayed. I didn't say yes. I said no.
So
But we had
I was.
time.
I'm going to come out and say I was poisoned last night, most likely.
Oh,
Interesting.
feels sad.
Because the two
Feels
people I've
bad.
spoken to have not claimed the role I've seen. So I'm also happy to die today.
Adam, ooh, interesting. Adam, I found a virgin. You might want to nominate them, maybe, or maybe if you think you're drunk.
I mean, I'm good to, but I'm happy to also just be executed for, the Undertaker check. I don't like if it's up to town. I'm happy to do it on the Virgin, but otherwise, I don't want to potentially waste it if I'm the drunk and let someone else get confirmed.
Yeah.
Has anyone heard of any outsiders?
I have heard of an outsider.
I have heard of
One.
I've heard of one.
I've heard
one
of
one hard claim.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of one anyway.
Baron,
You said
then.
you've heard of 2.
Yeah, I heard 2.
Wow.
I think.
Adam's
oh,
heard
God.
too.
I have to put in this joke. Just hear me out.
Oh,
Got a Baron this in mind.
Right.
Well, that's this video ruined.
Happy birthday, Bardick.
All right. See y'all. Thank you.
Ruined Verdick's birthday with a bad pun.
I mean, then again, this script rocks.
Okay,
I
nominations are open.
appreciate your jokes, Madeline.
Thanks. Does
Let me
anyone
see.
have any?
Filibuster with
Bardick
terrible
nominates
pun.
Adam.
Bardick, tell us why you've nominated Adam.
Just to get the ball rolling, I guess that we need to get someone executed, and Adam said he might be a good idea. I don't know. Shrug.
Adam?
Yeah, thanks, Bardick. I'm happy to have done that myself. I was waiting to see if there was anyone better out there, so if we just put the minimum on this in case we find a better reason to kill someone else, let's do it.
Okay. 7 votes required if you wish to put Adam on the block.
So the thing is, if Adam is a washwoman / librarian who was poisoned, there's a good chance that the players he was shown are both evil, and the role which he was shown.
One
is a
too many
bluff.
hands up. Thanks.
7 votes is enough. Adam on the block.
How do you feel about the people you spoke to, Adam, from your pings?
Interesting. One of them claimed a really useless role, and the other one a very important role.
Richie nominates Nikki.
Richie, tell us why you've nominated Nikki.
Absolutely no singing. I won't stand for it.
Nikki?
Look, I'll try and learn some Russian at some point during this game. How's that? Would that do it? Keep me alive till the end of the game, and I'll sing some Russian to you.
Well, Nikki,
if I
you
don't
just,
have hello,
just quickly log on to either Dota 2 or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and you'll learn some Russian. It won't be
partner's
nice
now
Russian.
looking at me. My partner's looking at me with a very scared face, and they're like shaking their head. No.
isn't this a better kill insofar that Nikki hasn't sung to us, nor does he know any Russian? These are unforgivable.
Exactly.
Okay. 8 to beat it, 7 to tie.
And I prefer not to kill Adam because he clearly wants to die, but doesn't want to overvote, so...
I don't want Adam executed either, to be fair.
But apparently no one wants you executed either.
6 is not enough. Adam on the block.
I nearly tied that, but I didn't want to look sus.
Any evil pings?
Adam's going to nominate Madeline.
Adam, tell us why you've chosen Madeline.
Claim to suspicious role.
Madeline?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright.
That's all.
8
I
required.
think Madeline's good here.
I think that this is probably a good execution.
Why not?
I think this is possibly the worst execution apart from picking the demon.
What?
What do you mean the worst apart from? Are you
It's gonna tie at the moment. It's gonna tie.
It's gonna die.
Oh.
Wow,
Wow.
9 is enough. Madeline on the block.
Do we
Thanks,
actually want to
Chris.
do that?
I have a feeling that Madeline's
Madeline,
good.
just go. Assuming you haven't liked me.
Ed,
now's the
it's
time.
me.
Ed nominates Duke.
Ed nominates Duke. And is immediately executed. Everyone goes to sleep.
Yes, Duke.
Don't be a spy, Ed, I swear.
And by immediately, I mean in a second.
Oh.
Well, that was pretty big for the good team, I'd say. Well, you say so much for that red herring ping, but you know what? We could just move it somewhere else if we want to. That's totally a thing that we could do. We won't, because I think you should use that sparingly. But I'm not morally opposed to it, like so many of you are. Token integrity. But playing a game that's literally about lying and stabbing people in the back, and you're going to quote integrity. Right. Poisoner. Let's do it. So, Chris, looks like you're going to have to alter your plan slightly.
It does. Damn. Can't no point poisoning Duke now. Let's stick with Evie.
Okay, Evie it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I was kind of hoping to show off the Golem during this experimental character showcase, but it doesn't look like Chris is as enthusiastic about it as we are. Ekin, hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to protect?
So I'm wondering if the demon is gonna go after a confirmed virgin immediately or not. Probably not, but I don't want to take the chance. From the claims I've heard, there is like maybe one person that's worth protecting, maybe not. So I'm gonna go with Duke.
Duke?
I'm protecting Duke.
Duke it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Navian.
Hello, hello.
Who would you like to attack?
That's a good question. Let's kill Cat.
Cat it is. You. That was a pretty good pick right there. Huge pick, actually. That leaves the evil team with extremely limited information. Extremely limited. So we're now going to go and tell Bardic the truth, even though he's drunk. Because if we give him drunk information, he will very quickly work out that he is the drunk. Also, the good team has no more sources of repeating info left, so yeah, we kind of got to go tell them the truth, I think, at this point. Hello. Bardic. So, no surprises here. You wake up and learn that Ed was the soldier.
Oh, right.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Well, now I've got to kill some time. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you this really cool thing that I got at the UK Games Expo. So, this is like a test box that Panda Manufacturing gave us. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a thing where they give you a box full of like components and stuff as a kind of advertisement for, hey, get your game produced by us, but we're already getting our game produced by them. So they just kind of gave it to us for fun. Look, the inside of the box is like a Fey enchanted forest, but there's some seriously cool stuff in here. loads of cards and things. But by far, my favourite thing that it... Sorry, I'm messing up my desk here. No, don't fall over. By far, my favourite thing that they have in here, and I think you're going to like these, are some little meeples. Oh no, I'm dropping them everywhere. Look, this is a little panda who's like a fighter, like a little fighter meeple. And look, this one is a little panda who's a rogue. How cool is this? And we've got a bard here as well. Look, he's got a little panda banjo. And finally, there's a little panda wizard. I think this one's probably my favourite because look, he's like casting a spell with his hands up. Sorry, I'm just channeling my inner Ashens here. I'll stop doing this now. I probably ought to wake everyone up. Do you know what? I'll tidy up my desk afterwards. Go.
Warsaw is home is Warsaw's eyes in it. That is Home is Warsaw by the band called Golem.
Oh my god.
Did you have to?
Love you, Nikki.
Okay,
it.
well, as you probably noticed, Cat died in the night.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to kill Adam today
Yeah, sorry, Cat.
because
Oh,
he's
it's
the
fair,
only
Cat.
living person who knows what I claimed. But then it's probably a spy game. But then I
Uh-oh.
probably wasn't drunk. So
Cat, you want to chat then?
yes, please.
Start off.
Alright.
Can I talk to Ed?
Yes, darling.
Hello, we do.
Chris, can we have a chit
Hey. Yeah, let's finish that sentence we started yesterday.
I can't remember what that sentence was, so you'll have to remind me.
Oh, I've forgotten as well. You cut off mid-sentence, is all I remember.
Never mind. Well, we didn't have our day one chat, so this means that if you're evil, you already have your bluff.
True. That is what that means.
Indeed.
And likewise, if you're evil, you have your bluff.
Look me in the eye, Chris, and tell me that you're not evil.
I'm looking directly into my webcam right now and saying that I'm not evil.
Ben and chat, this is literally how our day one chats go.
This is a good sneak peek
This
into
is pretty intense.
Chris and Evie.
Pretty
One.
intense.
How about you, Evie? What's your alignment this game?
I am definitely good.
Definitely good.
Definitely good.
What, you mean like you were last game?
Like I was last game.
Well, yeah, politicians are technically good.
Yeah.
That counts.
Only I wasn't the politician, but hey ho.
Cool.
So,
What do you want to do? Like a 3 or a hard claim or a?
I'm willing to match whatever you want to match.
I can give you 2.
Okay.
I'll say. Sorry, you go first.
You want me to go first?
I can go first if you want.
Go on then.
All right. Monk or saint?
Monk or saint? Cool. I will tell you that I'm either the saint or the butler.
Ooh.
I've
Saint or
heard
butler.
of
Spicy.
people have said that they've heard of several outsiders. So I'm willing to believe they've got a baron in the game.
Yeah, I mean with 3 minions, that's good odds.
The question is, do you think we have a spy or not? Based on Cat's claim.
I don't know what Cat's claim is. I'm guessing Cat's fortune
sounded
teller,
like
empath,
he's
or
a
undertaker.
value roll.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you are a monk, I've already heard of a soldier and a mayor in the game. So I'm not sure I believe that all 3 of you
soldier.
guys are there.
Fair. I mean, there are what 9 townsfolk in play? Oh no, 7 with the Baron. Well,
Yep,
8 if we
7.
assume one's probably a drunk.
Yeah.
So it's possible. But yeah, I'm immediately suspicious of the soldier and mayor.
Yeah, they both hard claimed it to me.
You're really the golem.
Maybe.
Oh, brilliant. You desperately need to randomly kill someone and do it with style. Like,
I could be lying to you. You realize that, right?
You could be, but at which point you just want to back away slowly and ignore me. But if you are, the thing is, you could either play it in a tactical way and keep it to the end, and maybe it's a really confirmatory thing, or you can just basically use it like a gung ho gunslinger and do it with style and quote some Pulp Fiction. You're like bang. Yeah.
Okay.
I just, it's a new role, it looks fun, and I'm jealous. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
If you want ideas on how to do it sillily, I'm obviously your person. If you want ideas on who could be the demon, I have not got huge amounts of information, but I know it's not Duke or Ed.
Okay. Oh boy. Alright. So, let me tell y'all something real quick. Lying is fun.
Well, I can tell by how giggly you are.
Oh, I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass, but
Yeah, what are you going to do if you nominate someone and they don't die? You're just going to come clean?
I'll be like, you know that thing about people lying in this game? It came true. Alright, peace.
Alright, good luck.
Anarchy, what's up?
Not much. Just as ever. Do you want a 1-for-1?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Are you gonna lie to me as usual in your 1-for-1s?
I mean, when would I ever lie?
Well, last previous game?
I don't like. Did I lie previous game? What did I say previous?
Oh no, you didn't actually.
I told everyone the truth to prove. Get out of
Wow,
here!
that was so incredible.
I
I'm
only
so sorry.
lied when I died,
Okay.
and that was to cover for somebody else who was lying to me. But-
Just a web of lies. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm the saint. How about you?
Oh, okay. I'm the Slayer.
Oh, cool.
So I might slay you at
feel
some point.
free to slay me. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Um,
It's gonna waste your ability, but if you really want
Hey.
it.
if it confirms that the Saint's not the demon, then it confirms the Saint's not a demon.
Yeah, go for it. Sure.
You know. But
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Thanks, Nikki. Good
Cool.
luck.
See ya.
It's just timing.
Get ready for a dragon.
Oh.
Dragons?
Oh, well,
Dragon.
Dragons?
That's a dragon. Alright, welcome back to Town Square, everyone. 12 living players. It will be 6 votes required, but first, feel free to have a chat.
Alan, I was your fortune teller.
Ah, a spy game. I see.
Well, there's 3 minions.
If it is a spy game, then I have heard of a monk that didn't die first.
This is not a gig against these people. Obviously, we have our own whispers to go to, but Bardic, Ekin, Evie, and Navian didn't get a chance to talk to me.
Bardic's in a hard double claim.
Bardic is not in a hard double claim. I have hard claims for all those people. We need to compare
okay.
notes tomorrow.
Evie may be in a double claim.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
Also not in a double claim. I will. Yeah.
Why would they tell you, Ed?
Because I'm either the spy or a townsfolk. Yeah.
Which actually, interestingly, what if they are minions and Ed is covering?
Yeah, exactly.
Because Ed is the spy.
Yeah.
Well, some of them would have had to speak to people yesterday. So it
Nicky
would come
would
out.
totally kill me, wouldn't he?
I would, of course I would.
Evie, am I allowed to know who you think I'm in a double claim with?
Apparently, you're not in a double claim anymore.
No, but who you thought I was before that came out.
We can chat privately tomorrow. Are you still hard claiming the role you claimed to me in our very first whisper of the game?
Sure.
Well, then you are in a hard double claim. Still.
It's fine.
Bardic, is it the role that you discussed with me?
That's not the same role that I'm talking about with Evie.
Cool. No, I mean the other role you discussed with me.
Yes?
Yeah, okay,
That's
he's not in a
cryptic.
double claim. We're good.
Okay.
That's cryptic, so much fun.
Then. Are you
Ed, have you
lying?
get everybody's roles?
I've got all except 4.
I've got all except 4 too, Ed.
So how?
Yeah, we have
I'll talk to
opposing
you
cause.
tomorrow.
What
Yeah.
if those 4 are?
Evil team.
Well, yeah.
Actually-
but What if those 4 are in the double claim?
I think they're different rules
because-
because I spoke to Duke, not Ed.
Yeah, Duke has an opposite 4 to me. Also, all the roles that I'm hearing are being double claimed. I've also had people tell me that they've been claiming X, but they're actually Y.
Nominations are open.
Oh, interesting.
So I've heard rumours of double claims on Slayer, Soldier, Mayor, and Ravenkeeper. All of those, I have had people saying I was claiming one of those, but I'm actually something else.
Hey, Ed, Duke, what's the outside account you guys have got so far out of interest?
I've got 3, if they're all to be believed.
2. I've got 2 plus you, Adam.
You got me as an outside?
Yeah.
No, I was in the rumour that you've seen a drunk.
Oh, I see.
Or you are the drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that same math.
I'm happy
Baron,
to tell
then.
people I'm either
That's
the
too
washerwoman,
many
the
outsiders.
undertaker, librarian, or the drunk.
Too many outsiders. If there
Too
are
many?
outside of
Second
what
call
I've
for
said.
nominations.
Bardic, nominate
Why is it
Evie.
too many? Why is it too many?
Bardic, tell us why you've chosen Evie.
Just getting a weird feeling from Evie. The role that they claimed to me doesn't fit with how they're acting, and I've also heard it claimed by someone else. Obviously, Ed says that they're not in a double claim, but it's still feeling a little weird, and I don't think that they're the worst kill.
Evie?
I'd rather not die, and I'm going to see who votes in this, since Ed has said that I'm not in a double claim.
Okay, 6 required.
Both of the roles you told me, is either of them true?
Nope. I wanted to chat with you about that.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
Interesting.
6 votes is enough. Evie is on the block.
Evie,
I have another
it's me.
thought on someone to nominate, but I kind of want to see what happens. So
Who would you rather be nominated?
I'm gonna keep that to myself right now. I guess I don't think it's worth it to bring it out.
You probably should.
It really actually might be potentially Duke for
Okay.
reasons.
Okay.
Actually, Evie, you're on the block. You're cool to out it.
I want to hear.
Lie-based reasons.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Final call.
Duke will nominate Richie for death.
Duke, tell us why you have chosen Richie.
Sorry, Richie. This is just a role that can't afford to die. It's unfortunate. I kind of wish Richie could get some more value, but I guess Evie has something important.
Richie?
If Duke thinks it's a good idea, then kill me. Personally, I think it's a bad idea. I think Evie's sus because Evie's Evie, but yeah.
Okay, 7 to execute, 6 to tie.
I'll put my hand up because I voted for Evie. I'm indifferent.
I cannot.
Oh,
tying.
Tying.
Oh,
Rich.
6 to tie is a tie. No one on the block.
Madeline, could you nominate Chris, please?
Madeline nominates Chris.
Alright, tell us why.
I was told to do that.
Chris threw his vote up for the tie. There's not a huge amount of reason for that.
Chris?
It didn't have to tie. There were 2 people voting after me. 3 technically. I think Evie might be worth saving, and Richie may well be evil. Didn't see a compelling reason to execute Evie.
Alright, 7 to execute, 6 to tie.
can we get this on the block, please?
Yeah, agreed. Very
I'm
much.
not a good
This
I'm not a
is
good
not
execution.
necessarily the right thing to do.
There's a difference between
what?
voting for someone and throwing your vote up just before it comes past you. Like,
Yeah, but this is
Can we
what
get one more?
Because I
Thank
asked Evie a question in chat, and she
7 is
responded,
enough.
and then I put my vote up.
Chris on the block.
I don't like this, but
Is there anyone else who people think is evil?
Richie
don't
would
think
like
there's a
to
rush now.
nominate Ed.
Cool.
Richie, tell us why you've chosen Ed.
I'm assuming you didn't force Madeline to waste her ability, or that you're a spy pulling the strings. I'm onto you. Or play nice with the kids.
Wasteability?
Okay, Ed.
To confirm, Madeline is not claiming Golem, and if Madeline was claiming Golem, I would have fucking screamed about it at the point that Chris didn't die. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you can execute me if you like, if you really want to not execute anyone. That's not great for Undertakers and for, the good team winning the game. But I think, we can happily leave Chris on the block unless there's something really powerful going on there, and there's no rush for anything else.
Can we nominate Adam?
8 to execute, 7 to tie.
I was more curious about that question than actually voting, so thank you. And Madeline, you lied to me.
People lie in this game, and it's
I
really
know.
cool.
I just jealous of the Golem.
You're jealous of the lying?
Adam will nominate Adam.
Adam,
you,
tell us why you've Adam'd Adam.
Because Kat wanted me to, and I understand why Kat wanted me to, and I didn't want to give Navian the opportunity to nominate me first.
All right,
I
8 to
would-
execute, 7 to tie.
Can people
I'll
vote
put my hand up
this?
for it, Kat. I'll put my
Hand
hand
up.
I would like
I'll
Adam
vote
to
on your
be
behalf.
Undertaker checked so we find out if he is the drunk or if I might be the drunk, because if he's the drunk, then my information is valid.
Yeah,
potentially,
except
unless
so
I'm
Kat,
poisoned.
Okay.
I wasn't Kat. I was the Undertaker, so doesn't matter.
I think it's fair to say that that's probably not going to be beaten, so I will call it last orders.
Wait, Adam, if you're the Undertaker, why are you so wanting to die?
Well, I wasn't, but
Okay, Adam is executed and dies, and the game, of course, continues. Right, wow. I thought for sure everyone was going to dogpile Chris then. I'm really glad that they didn't. But yeah, that means he gets to poison again. What would be really interesting, actually, is if he stops poisoning Evie, but Evie chooses Madeline. Because Madeline can then register as the demon and not die, which would be cool. But I doubt we'll see that on our first ever run with Golem. Whew. Little hot around the collar there, Chris. Getting a bit sweaty.
Yeah. Ooh, that was lucky. I'm gonna poison Jamie tonight, please. We think he might be the mayor, and this might be a poison mayor double strike.
Jamie it is then, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a pretty cool pick. I would like to see him shoot tomorrow now. Let's go see Ekin. Okay, Ekin, who do you want to protect?
I think I'm gonna keep protecting Duke until I see another reason otherwise. Duke.
Alright, fair enough, thank you.
Thank you. Oh boy, I don't understand this game.
Hello, Demon. Who do you want to kill?
Hello, hello. So I've heard that Ekin might be our real monk, so I'm killing Ekin.
Alright, Ekin it is, thank you. Okay, so this is a little left of field, but I am going to go and give Bardic a second night of good info. I'm going to tell him truthfully that Adam was the librarian, because that's going to really make him think he's not the drunk, which is the point of the drunk. The idea with the drunk is that they genuinely believe their info. That's what makes them a damaging outsider. So I'm going to go and tell him the truth again, and it's going to make all of them think that Kat was actually the drunk. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Hello.
Hello, Bardic. You awake and learn that Adam was in fact the librarian.
Dang. Okay, cool, thank you.
No worries. Yeah, Adam will probably hard claim that it's something else. But yeah, I think from this point onwards we'll start giving him bad info, and we really need to learn what Richie's bluffing, in case because I'm assuming that he's taken Ravenkeeper and Navian's gone with Empath, but I don't actually know that for certain. Anyway, I've got no more minis to show you now, so I guess I'll wake everyone up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Ekin died in the night.
Shit.
Duke, let's compare notes.
Can I join?
Can I join?
Hey, dude.
Hey, Richie, Soldier, Ed, Librarian, Cat, Fortune Teller, Nikki, Actual Mayor, Jamie, Actual Slayer, Aggie Saint, Chris Monk, Madeline Blues.
Oh, great. So you've got several double claims in your side. That's great. In your side to my side. Okay, did you get... So, I'm the actual soldier, so Richie's lying.
Okay.
Ekin was claiming Monken has just died at night, so Chris is probably lying.
Ooh, yeah.
So, we're off to the races here. So let me just run you around what I've got. So, Gaps... Bardic, Undertaker, told me I was the soldier. The only person I told I was the soldier was Kat, which was the last conversation of day one, so she can't have passed that to him. Okay. Nikki, you've got Ekin, I've just told you is the monk. Kat, Fortune Teller. Adam, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's actually the librarian and is just covering. Evie Golem, which is why I wanted Evie alive.
That's what yeah, okay. What about Navian? Do you have
Navian claimed Empath or Ravenkeeper to me on day one. So I'm assuming one of those two. Ben, could you? Sorry,
Richie.
Go on.
Richie claimed day one, Ravenkeeper, Slayer, Fortune Teller to me, but even then, all those are hot. Like 2 of those are definite double claims. The Ravenkeeper might be with the Navian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we go ahead and kill Richie then. I think I think a good kill.
Yeah, I think we execute Richie and we get Evie to nominate Chris, because no matter what Chris says, if he wanted to vote for Evie, because to get her, if Chris wanted to vote for Richie to get Evie off the block, or because you're voting for it, he could have done it way earlier than he actually did it, and I find that really sus. It's also interesting quite how big a rise up there was on Adam. So yeah, I think Richie and Chris are both great targets, and then we see where we're at with the others.
Okay, that sounds good.
Alrighty. I will go chat with some people then.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna go back to town too, kind of wait for folks, I guess. Well, chat. It's going okay. Got our beer going. Figure this one out.
Isn't it like 7 a.m. or something for you?
Oh no, I'm in the US now. I'm back home.
Right, brilliant.
I've been home for like 6 weeks.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, glad to hear
it. Yeah. Alrighty. Bye, Ben. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Love y'all.
But my whisper tracking's not been that great. I've been like, if we can find one person who's evil, then we can try and like.
Someone they've spoken to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Ben and chat. Just to let you know that Chris claimed monk to me. He socially read my claim of golem, given that I'd claimed butler and saint to him, and apparently I was a bit too chill to be a saint.
Yeah, it was too chill not being on the blocks to be a saint, but too wanting to survive to be a butler.
Yeah. So he sniffed out something juicy there.
Cool. I hope you are a golem and you're not just the poisoner or something. And
if I was a poisoner, Chris, I would have told you that I'm the saint by now.
That's true. That's true. Can golems kill saints, by the way?
Yes.
Without ending the game?
Yep.
Cool.
It's not an execution.
Maybe we should find a saint to kill.
If we have too many
outsiders.
Too many outsiders, yeah.
Yeah, my question yesterday was that I heard that Duke said that he'd heard of 3 outsiders, and I hadn't spoken to Duke. So from my point of view, that's already too many outsiders, because I know I'm an outsider, and there should be max 3 with the Baron.
Oh. And he's saying he's heard of 3.
Yeah, Recluse, Saint, and Butler then.
And that's excluding the drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of outsiders.
That is a lot of outsiders, yeah.
Cool, okay.
Well, if I'm not poisoned, I can prove myself.
True.
Not poisoned / don't pick the demon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what's rough in TV as well is I guess you could not kill someone and think they're the demon and execute them and the game continues because Scarlet Woman.
Yep. And then I look sus as well.
Yeah.
Which is not great. The only way I can prove myself is to actually get a kill go off today.
Oh. Yeah, I think now is probably a good time to use it, maybe.
The fact that I'm still alive means that...
Well, I mean, to be fair, if I'm not executed, I can protect you tonight and you could use it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, that could work. I mean, I could still be poisoned, but...
Ben, if you made me the drunk on my birthday, I have something to tell you, and that's I don't drink.
What makes you think that?
Oh, well, I said to Bardic, Librarian, I've seen it between him and Kat, and I think you, Ben, would have made him drunk, thinking it was a nice thing to do to him on his birthday, as he should be drunk on his birthday.
Very meta of you.
It's what I do.
It would be funny. Also a little bit rude, but I'll take it. I'll take the rudeness as love. So, all right, cool. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, Bardic, just to be clear, I'm going to lie to you for the next 5 or 6 games as you lie to me. Just to be clear.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's across my set and Duke's set. So we didn't actually know about them yesterday.
Just for the sake of chat, I asked Ed whether he knew what Evie was claiming, because I've just heard... Oh, fine, bye, Ed. I've just heard that Evie was claiming mayor, and of course I'm claiming mayor, because I am the mayor. But apparently it's all chill, it's all good, and yeah.
Fair enough.
Also, whilst you're here, I've been listening to this Golem band in the nights, and it is crazy. They have like songs in loads of different languages, and it's really kind of like funky and upbeat. I say funky, it's more of like folk, but whatever. It feels funky. You know what I mean?
I quite like.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty big. Me and the girlfriend are folkies. We like folk. I'm a pretty big fan of folk metal as a genre. Folk punk.
You should check this out.
I will. I'm definitely gonna. Maybe we'll put it on in the car tomorrow, actually, because we've got to drive all the way to Strange Games Festival, right?
Yeah.
I get Ed and Carmel to put it on in the car. Anyway, right. I could get everyone back.
Uh-oh.
You mean there's a game to be...
Alright, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. 10 living players, 5 votes required, but do feel free to have a little chat first.
Sorry, go on.
Ekin, what I was saying is I saw it last game and I'm seeing it again.
Apparently someone alive is double claiming me, so I would like to go after them today.
Alright.
If it's who I think it is, they're not.
Duke, Ed, I just will let you know I am actually the librarian who saw a drunk.
Cool.
Chris, you are in a double claim.
That's sad.
Whoa.
Evie, are you claiming what you claimed to me day one, talk one?
Definitely not.
Okay, well.
There's only one person I want to nominate, Chris, and they know why, so please don't anyone else just jump to do it.
There is a really no on us as well, just to flag.
Exactly. That's why it's powerful, Evie.
Fine. Evie nominates Chris.
Oh, nominations are not yet open, guys.
Ed, think about it mentally. Not to fully meta Ben, but it's likely that Kat is not the drunk. Okay, to fully meta Ben.
Now nominations are open.
Evie nominates Chris.
Okay, Evie has nominated Chris. And Chris dies. Sorry, I needed the pause. Alright, tell us all about it,
Evie. All I can say is, my precious.
Good.
Chris, not demon. Okay, that aligns with my. Okay, I had a fortune teller no on Evie
Well,
and Chris.
let's have Chris's
Evie
defense
is
first,
now-
please, Chris.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, don't execute my corpse.
Okay, 5 required. Now you can talk, Cat.
So, interestingly, that's now 4 outsiders I've heard of. Obviously, I don't have the full Grim, but I've heard of a Saint, a Recluse, now a Golem, and Adam said he's a librarian who saw a drunk.
Kill all saints?
1 is not enough. Any other nominations?
Duke will nominate. Ed, should we go for the other one we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Duke will nominate Richie for death again.
Alright, so that's why I've chosen Richie.
Turns out I might just have a good, real cold call. And I really need to learn some follow through on killing people I want to kill.
Richie?
This is a good idea. We should do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting to 7. Go. It's a terrible idea. Duke, I mean, I understand there's a counterclaim. Let's go for the other person who's not getting 7 votes.
There's an issue with that.
It's in chat.
5 required.
Ed, will you share all the secrets of your grimoire with me tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely.
Guys, this is very likely a spy game. Why don't we all just come up with everything?
Yeah. Why am I being dumped on by what is likely to be the spy?
7 votes is enough.
Should we go around with all claims?
No.
Yeah, I've just so Ed's claiming soldier
tomorrow, I think.
Ed's claiming soldier, and I've just got 7 votes on me here. This is an awful idea. I don't understand why we went for it so heavily.
Why did you want Evie to kill me and not the Saint claim? Out of interest.
Because you were not confirmed evil, but the person you're double claiming died at night.
But I could have just been executed. Like
you could have been.
I don't know why we wasted the
That's a very
Golem
good point.
on me.
And why force 7 votes on me?
There's also reasons. Bearing in mind, the last thing we want is the Golem to not be confirmed, because Kat has outed that she got a no on you and Evie. Therefore, you're not the demon. Therefore, Evie can kill you. Whereas the Saint could be the demon, and therefore nothing would happen. And then we've got doubt on whether Evie is actually the Golem or not.
Yeah.
I think Ed's
evil.
No, that makes so much sense in my world.
If you guys think Ed's evil, then kill Madeline today, because that was their first whisper.
Richie nominates Madeline.
Alright, Richie, tell us why.
I'm not even sure if we can make the number of votes, but I don't like how easy that was. And in a role where we're double claiming, Ed being spy is so easy for him then to just find one person to counterclaim and get them killed like he has just done.
Madeline?
I think we have a good executioner already, but go ahead.
Okay. 8 to execute, 7 to tie.
I think you're a better execution because we know. Because
we what?
I'm not going to say it because.
No, this is terrible.
So Richie's claiming soldier?
Yeah.
Richie is the soldier.
Okay. That isn't what you told me, Richie.
Agreed. I was trying to claim the Raven Keeper. Look at me.
4 is not enough.
To bounce and kill.
There is a Slayer claim out there who can shoot the Saint, by the way.
Oh, that would be fun.
If it's coming from Duke, great. If it's coming from Ed, don't do it.
Duke, can we talk tomorrow since we're both confirmed good?
Yeah.
The Slayer should be dead tonight if they're really
that's a good point. Slayer should shoot tonight.
It's a spy
game. Should shoot now.
Richie is executed and dies.
Shoot Aggie.
And the game
Shoot Aggie.
continues.
Jamie Stitch Slayer's Aggie.
I'm afraid you're too late.
Okay.
The day has ended. That was one of those situations where you probably could have let that through, but actually, I think by insisting that the day was over, that has probably made it look like I was trying to keep Aggie alive. So, which obviously was not the case. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, to be fair, the rules as written, I had done the execution. Give these people an inch and they'll want a mile. Right. We've literally just got Navian and Bardic. So I'm actually not going to ask Richie what he's pretending to be, because that'll make it obvious that we have a drunk Undertaker. But I am going to ask Navian, just in case, you know, well, I'll frame it as just in case. Hello.
Hello.
So, before I get the kill off you, just out of curiosity, did you settle on a bluff?
Yeah, I settled on Ravenkeeper.
Cool, okay.
And everybody seems to think that there's a strong chance it's a spy game because I got some nice kills off, which means that explains why Ravenkeeper hasn't died, so I think I'm just going to keep running with it.
Fair enough. Who do you want to kill?
I'm going to kill... Jamie, I heard, might be the mayor, but based on that attempted Slayer claim, I'll go ahead and kill Jamie.
Okay, Jamie it is.
I'm running out of time, though. There's too many confirmed people alive.
Well, we'll see. That was a pretty good choice. He might be a little salty that I didn't let that shot go through, but at the end of the day, he has had a very long time to take it. So, Richie is he seems to be leaning into the soldier double claim. So I'm going to go ahead and show Bardic Soldier, I think, and we'll just see where this goes. At the end of the day, this is a situation that lots of you guys are going to find yourselves in. Probably, maybe some of you already have if you've run it a bit already. Where you kind of want to support the evil team, they're struggling a little bit. And all you can really do is take an educated guess. He lent into the soldier claim. We'll see how that goes. If we go ahead and, you know, back it up, I guess.
Hello,
Bardic. Hello. So you wake up and learn that Richie was in fact the soldier.
Cool. Love it.
All right. Enjoy. Okay. So I think Ed's probably going to say you're probably the drunk. I think Richie will probably say Ed must be the spy. Do you know what? This is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to hear what the discussion ends up being tomorrow. All right, let's wake everyone up. Hey up, me ducks. It is morning, and Jamie died in the night.
No surprises there.
Okay.
Can we
have a chat with you?
Jamie's Slayer shot
Sure.
yesterday wasn't registered.
Duke, can we have a chat, please?
Yep.
Slayer shot has not been registered.
Okay.
One of the two.
What did you see Chris as?
I saw Chris. We didn't get Chris. Chris wasn't executed.
Of course he wasn't, yeah. Richie, what did you see Richie as?
Soldier.
Oh.
And you know what I saw Ed as?
What?
The soldier.
Yeah, one of them's Ed could be the spy.
Yeah, Ed could be the spy. That's completely fine. But like, why would Ben know to show me soldier out of all the roles that Ed could possibly claim?
In a conversation with me on day one, Ed told me he was a soldier, but I don't recall whether Ben was listening in at that point. Obviously, Ben is listening in now.
Hello, chat. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Hello.
But any time that Ed was in a chat with Evils, he would have told Ben that what he was bluffing.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's just
okay.
But that guarantees that we have at least one evil dead between them. And if Chris and Ekin are actually hard claiming each other, that means we have two dead between them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't want to look at just the bad things here.
Did you see Adam as librarian or drunk?
I saw Adam as librarian, but I also think I'm probably drunk.
I think
Adam is trying to meta Ben into saying that he picked me as drunk because it's my birthday. Huh. And even though I don't drink, I can drink in this game, and therefore in this game I am drunk.
Do you want the rest of the Grim?
Sure. Yeah, I need Nikki, Aggie, and Madeline.
Nikki Mayer, Aggie Saint, Madeline Recluse.
I was not expecting the Nikki Mayer. I did see Aggie as Saint. I didn't see Madeline as recruit. I saw Madeline as an outsider of some sort, but like with a spy game.
You got
Navian's yeah, I got Navian, Ravenkeeper, Eevee, Golem.
Yeah, okay. Well, we are one too many outsiders because we've got a Saint, a Recluse, a Golem, and a Drunk.
And we're going to have to, and we, even though Eevee's confirmed, we have to kill Eevee.
Yeah, otherwise we could be. Well, yeah.
Eevee, and Madeline was super sus when I chatted with her. Like I was just like, "Do you want to talk?" And she's like, "Nah."
Evil
but I
is
also
going to
maybe am reading that
kill-
as good.
Okay,
So-
but Evil can't kill Navian because Ravenkeeper.
Unless there's a poisoner still alive.
That's true. So they're going to go for Duke next. You are probably going to die at some point. I think we have to take out Madeline today. Because Eevee is confirmed good, Duke is confirmed good. Let the evil team take out Navian.
I mean, yeah, we don't, or we can take out Eevee now and we'll have 2 more executions later.
I'd rather go for the people that aren't confirmed good because we know that Eevee is not the poisoner. We don't know that Madeline is not the poisoner.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
So as soon as we can get rid of a poisoner, the better.
And we can't do anything about Aggie. Duke's good, Eevee's good. I'm as close to good as you can really say.
Probably. Nikki is meh.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do about Nikki, Aggie, or Navian right now.
Yeah, I think
so
we're
kind of left with Madeline.
With the evil team and whether
get a two-way nomination. It's not. Yeah.
Hi, chat. Just to go over, Ed has given me everybody's claims. It sounds like there's 2 double claims. We're just working out where potential minions and demons are. And unless Adam was poisoned night 1, which is possible, then we've got a evil between all of the outsider claims because there's too many outsiders.
Yeah, so the discussion we're having is there's a guaranteed evil between me and Richie, there's a guaranteed evil between Chris and Ekin, so 2 minions are dead. There's also a guaranteed evil between Adam, Aggie, and Madeline, because Eevee's confirmed good. And the other thing I was about to say, Nikki, was I hate having confirmed virgins because it really screws with one of my favourite ways of reading, which is the votes, and because people can just go, I'm just voting because Duke was voting, and I hate that. It really messes with my normal read. So this has been made much harder by that. I kind of want the demon to kill Duke sooner rather than later so that I can go back to getting reads by who's voting on whom.
But confirmed people in the end is always great.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but that's just not going to happen. Like, any of these people will kill Duke before the end game. Although it's interesting, based on who's alive, to be fair. Anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you wanted to chat about?
No, I think I'm good.
Cool. Let's do this then.
you understand the spot you're in because we know that Eevee is a confirmed good and definitely not a poison.
Yeah, I'm not going for Eevee.
We don't know. We can't do a thing about Aggie. We should get rid of Madeline because she is an outed outsider. We have one too many. She could be a poisoner.
I think. Well.
And as soon as we get rid of a demon or a minion, the better.
I am agreeing with Cat's logic
Eevee can
here.
still vote while she's alive.
Evie can't. That's true, I guess.
She can still vote. She just can't nominate.
I'm just more wanting to see who Devil's going to kill at night. That's all. Is really what it is.
But let's kill the Recluse because we know that one of the outsider claims is evil, and at the moment that is either Bardic, Aggie, or Madeline.
I just can't buy that Ed being the
Bardic?
spy would double claim Richie as the soldier. It just seems
That's also what I was
double-
getting, but I got them both as soldier in my Undertaker claims.
Right.
Okay,
So yours.
Bardic.
Please.
It's unlikely either of them claimed. It's unlikely either of them as the spy would do that. So either it was the optimal play or you are the drunk Bardic. And I think we should probably kill you today, Bardic, in my opinion.
I think so
You
too.
could also be the spy.
He could be
Which
the
is
spy.
why I got a ping off of him.
Yeah. But if he's the spy, he's not a poisoner. We can leave Bardic alone because he is not a poisoner. Probably.
Well, we've also got.
Madeline is a better kill today.
Well, no, but he can't be the demon, and we've already got 2 minions most likely between Chris and Richie.
Welcome
Ritchie
back,
and-
everyone.
Yeah, I know, but
I clapped as Ed
Take
as
a minute,
Golem.
and then nominations will be opened.
I mean, it's more likely Aggie or
I'm gonna-
Madeline is
yeah.
the Baron cat.
I'm good. Well, we know we've got a Baron, almost certainly a Spy, either a Scarlet Woman or a Poisoner. We know that Duke and Evie are confirmed good. We know we have at least one evil between Bardic, Aggie, and Madeline. We don't know whether the remaining minion is a Poisoner or not, so we should be getting rid of the outsiders that we can, that we don't think are good. And I think it has to be Madeline today, even if she's good.
I'm agreeing with that.
Pat, can I give you slightly more context on this?
Sure.
More specifically is what Evie has just put in chat. Between Chris and Ekin is one evil. Between me and Richie is another evil. That's 2 dead minions.
Correct.
Yes, we already said that.
Yeah, but specifically there should be one evil between the outsiders, not 2, which means that one evil between Nikki, Bardic, and Navian as well.
I'm considered the outsider here.
Why Navian? Navian's not an outsider.
No, because there's
that's-
one evil in the
that's the point.
outsiders in order to have the right number of outsiders for a Baron game, which means that one evil among the non-outsiders,
Which is Nikki Navian.
Nikki, Bardic, Navian.
That's not strictly speaking true, Ed. We could have the Spy pinging us drunk to the Librarian, and we could have another. We could have a.
You could have 2 outsiders in that scenario, yeah.
Adam,
Leave
I don't know if
outsiders.
it's public yet, but mind me asking what your drunk things are?
It was
Bardic.
me and Bardic.
Nominations are open.
Who
Okay,
would Bardic?
Nikki's going to nominate Madeline.
Nikki has nominated Madeline. Tell us why.
Okay, so there is the whole outsider situation. Obviously, we can't execute the other outsider. Ed is reading evil to me.
Interesting.
And the thing is the Undertaker has seen both Ed and Richie as the soldier, which means that there's a good chance that Ed is in fact the spy who procced on Duke the Virgin, and Ed has been running this game quite a bit. And I don't know, it's a worry that Ed is defending Madeline here and trying to protect her. Yeah.
Okay, Madeline.
Fair enough. I guess evil team, this is your last chance for one last star pass.
Okay, 4 votes required.
So, just to explain what Ed's saying, just to make sure that we're all clear, I don't think Madeline's the right kid. What Ed's saying, and he's right in this, is that we have got another minion between Madeline, Aggie, and probably Bardic, and that means the demon must be between Navian, Nikki, and also maybe Bardic, right?
3
That's
is
what
not
you're saying?
enough. Madeline is safe.
No, so we.
Or vice versa. Could be both ways around.
Yeah.
Madeline nominates Navian.
Madeline, tell us why you've chosen Navian.
Shouldn't be doing that. We should be doing.
I would like to go for a potential demon candidate. Because why the hell not? And besides, style points.
Navian?
I understand the logic of why I'm a demon candidate, and I cannot fight that. However, I'm not the demon.
Okay, 4 required.
We could have a non-Baron game. We could have 2
It's only supposed to have
outsiders.
one outsider, so...
Yeah.
It's Evie.
So you... Okay. Maybe, I guess. Well, no, then what am I? Poison night one? Or
Yeah,
also
you could
evil
be.
night
Yeah.
one?
4 is enough.
Who wouldn't poison Adam?
This.
Sorry, Adam.
I wouldn't
Too
poison
many
Adam.
votes. That's too many votes.
Evie, it's not too many votes in a world where we've guaranteed got 2 dead evils. Remember. You've got to remember that there's 2 evils dead no matter what.
We've got too many dead double claims for all of the evils to be outsiders, though. Surely.
Second call for nomination.
I agree with that.
No, specifically, we could have Madeline and Aggie as an evil team with Adam Poison Night 1 and no Baron. That is valid.
Yeah.
Navian nominates Aggie.
Alright, Navian, tell us why you've chosen Aggie.
What Ed just said makes sense, and I think it's worth it to see what kind of read we get on Aggie. I know she's claiming Saint, but I don't believe it.
Aggie?
I'm claiming Saint because I'm the Saint, and there's only one way to check it. So let's go.
Okay, 5 to execute, 4 to tie.
Okay.
Why
This
is it
is-
getting?
There is not much appetite for that, is there?
I was
No, because she's claimed the easiest thing to claim as an
Yeah.
evil player to not get executed.
But Nikki,
One is not
Bardic, and
enough.
Aggie have been voting in lockstep.
Um,
Has Bardic been nominated?
No.
Aggie will nominate Bardic.
Why are we?
Tell us
saving?
why, Aggie. Aggie's accusation,
Uh,
please.
Too many outsiders.
Bardic?
Hi there. I'm your friendly neighborhood drunk, probably. I've been saying that I've been Undertaker for a while, and I'm very public with my info. I saw Ed, Night 1, Soldier, Adam, Night 2, Librarian, Richie, Night 3, Soldier. I mean, I can't really do much here. I think I've been forthcoming with my information and pretty honest from the beginning. I talked with Navian super early on about this. So.
Okay. 5 to execute, 4 to tie.
Ekin, you're saying that you're seeing an evil team
should've
rising
killed
up. I'm not.
Madeline.
I was trying to get
Adam,
on
don't go
Madeline.
for it.
Don't go for it.
Depends on what-
You should have killed Madeline.
I agree.
Is not enough.
No.
Nikki.
No,
Final-
Aggie's just panicked. We've just won the game.
Final call for nominations.
She.
Hmm.
I think it's possible.
I think it's either Navy and Madeline or Navy and Aggie.
Or Aggie's about to catch it as the Scarlet.
Oh my.
Bringing the day to a close then.
Yeah.
That's to me.
Shite.
Navian is executed and dies. And the game is over. Congratulations to the good team.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Ed was totally evil, right?
Well, Duke
I
was
think
obviously the
Bardic did
virgin. That was obvious when Ed, the soldier, nominated him.
Oh, wow.
Madeline was the recluse. Always the recluse. We had Chris, the poisoner, who poisoned the Golem a bunch of times. Evie, the Golem, except for the day that she nominated him. He switched his poisoning over to Jamie the Slayer. And then he died just as Jamie was, just as people were calling for Jamie to shoot, but the day ended. We had Aggie, the Baron, who put in the 2 extra outsiders. Jamie, of course, was the Slayer. We had Bardic, the Drunk, who I showed correct information to when Ed was executed because I don't want him to know that he's the Drunk. And then when Adam was executed, I showed him correct information again because I didn't want to have to show him drunk, which would have just made him seem like the drunk. And then finally, when Richie was executed, the Scarlet Woman, I showed him Soldier to imply that one of them was the spy, which is best. I think the best option really there because it cast doubt on Ed. We had Nikki the Mayor, who never got to do anything. Ekin the Monk, who protected Duke a bunch of times and then was killed. Kat the Fortune Teller, who selected one pair of people. I think it was Chris and Evie. Yeah, got a no. We had Adam the Librarian, who learned that either Bardic or Kat was the Drunk. And finally, Evie the Golem, who selected Chris the Poisoner. And really finally, Navian the Imp, whose bluffs were Empath, Ravenkeeper, and Saint. Well done, everyone.
I missed it. What was that?
Baron.
It was
Baron.
go fuck yourself, Adam. I'm not reading all that again.
That was the mark.
You're just mad at me that I meted you, Ben. Incorrectly, I might say.
I wanted you to meta me. You fell for it.
How is Navy helping you? Why are you always...
I fell right into the correct information.
I love that there wasn't even a spy.
Oh man, how did you guys get the Fortune Teller and Monk kill straight away then?
Probably cheating.
Fortune Teller was a random hit. Monk, I heard from one of my minions.
Yeah,
Also-
I can admit it being the monk to me.
We should call out that Duke managed to pull 2 evil players into his first conversation day 1, then got himself confirmed so they couldn't back out of their hard claims.
He also claimed empath to us.
Oh my god, that is so.
And empath was a bluff as well. I was like, oh
If
my god.
anyone had claimed empath, I would have like gotten them executed after hearing that the fortune teller died at night. And
I was just like, there's no way Ed's going to double claim spy. If he's the spy, there's no way he's going to double claim soldier. I just can't see the benefit in it.
Get rid of the soldier.
I would. Like, don't get me wrong, I would.
Yeah,
But
the thing
You
is,
can
I
work with anything.
pick soldier, trying to pick something that I think, soldier might not be in play, but it's like with the virgin and the golem, is there going to be a virgin as well that you can't kill? Like, it's tricky.
But if you've got the spy, if you've got the grimoire, you've got the entire like list of characters. Are you going to pick soldier? Like,
Yeah.
No,
I mean, it kind of depends what else
soldier-
is in play. Yeah,
Jamie, I
yeah,
picked
yeah.
soldier before I had the option to.
No,
think
I'm
about
not
what
saying you, Rich. I'm just saying because we knew that Ed was either a townsfolk or the spy. So I just thought it was tricky to. see him
I mean,
as a-
let's be clear.
I have
You're the
seen
spy.
spies deliberately counterclaim someone arbitrarily because it is the least spy-like thing that you can do.
Exactly.
We
Also-
had one.
and
We had
also,
one
if
the other
you're
weekend,
spy-
double claiming chef, didn't we?
Yeah.
Also, if you're the spy and you look at the grimoire and see Ed's the soldier, do you not claim soldier at that point?
Good point.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was some rubble imbuing. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Couple of things before you all toddle off. First of all, go over to the unofficial server, build us a script with a golem in it. We are looking forward to seeing what you come up with. We'll run our two favourites next Thursday. Sadly, again, there will be no stream tomorrow night. That's because myself and Ed will be running games of Blood on the Clocktower at the Strange Games Festival in the UK. I don't know if there are any tickets left, but if there are, grab them. It's going to be fun. It's a really cool festival. It takes place in like a camping holiday park, and yeah, it's not really like your average convention. It's got more of a music festival vibe to it. Finally, don't forget to tune in Sunday night or Monday morning, depending on where you live, for the US stream. But for now, take care, look after each other, and stick around. We're going to raid some